That's the mountain, right? Now that mountain is made up of a million little steps, right? And little goals along the way. You establish your mountain, and then after that, you don't look to the summit. Forget about it. You can't even see it. You just focus on the next step in front of you, right? You put one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and you just keep your head down. You keep working, you keep working, you keep working. The next thing you know, you find yourself at the top of the mountain.
And I remember telling one of my close friends, I said, we were riding bikes somewhere, and I just out of the blue, I don't know why it hit me, I turned to him and I said, you know, you're one of those friends that if I was really in the shit, I would call you. And his reaction is he didn't say thank you. He said, I'd be mad if you didn't.
There's a saying, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. You know, the devil goes, oh no, leave him alone. He's my favorite. Conversely, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
I didn't have any friends on the other teams. I didn't, you know, and my friends were the guys that were in the battle with me. You've got to create a lot of different emotion to heighten your sense of awareness and focus. Like, for me, anger was good. Anger was good because it was motivating. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys. Now, I knew I wasn't going to kill them physically, but man, if I could just, what did they say? What did they look like? Did they disrespect me at all? Did that say something? Those are little things that can get me right in the emotional frame of mind that when I ran on the field and I said, let's fucking go. It was really, let's go kick some ass.
You know that thing that you have to do that sucks? That thing? Yeah. Whether it's squats or your workout or going for a run or some paperwork or a project or cleaning up. That thing that you have to do that you know sucks. You wait, the longer it takes. Don't let that happen. Go on the attack, go get it done. We'll talk to you later.
If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety and depression and stress. Because you have had to shrink. I refuse to be small because you think small. I'm not shrinking my vision because you can't catch up. You either better roll with me or you gonna get rolled over.
You have to sacrifice your lower self to your higher self in order for you to proceed in a healthy manner, to be resilient, but also for you to participate in the covenant that would make for a united society.
Fame doesn't change you. It just changes everybody around you. And that's when you're on your way up, everyone roots for you because you remind them of their dreams. When you're at the top, everyone tears you down because you remind them that they gave up on them.
Prayer is powerful. It can allow you to get outside yourself, let you give up control and at the same time take control. The whole notion is that, like God works through us. And so I do a prayer, I'll just describe it, where I make an ask to help remove my defects, my character defects. I pray to God to help remove my character defects so that I can show up better in all the roles of my life and do good work, which for me is learning and teaching. And so you might say, well, how is that different than a meditation? Well, I'm acknowledging that there is something that bigger than me, bigger than nature, as I understand it, that I cannot understand or control, nor do I want to. And I'm just giving over to that.
I don't know, I can't be fake. I can't try to pretend I'm good all the time. I can't say I don't care or any of that. And people would always hate on me for being nice, So then I tried for a second to just be whatever about everything, and that didn't feel authentic either.
True or false? Most men would rather get punched in the face than talk about their feelings. Yes, true.
Not everyone can smile more, okay? Some people are dealing with shit.
I'm sorry, dude.
And I come on here and I'm trying to be entertaining for you, but I'm miserable inside and I don't know, I don't feel like I'm respected at all.
I want to cry all the time, my eyes just won't let me.
How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
Remember, it's okay to not be okay, but remember, it's never okay to suffer in silence.
Hope you chase those dreams with a burning desire. With a burning desire, and through all the fire, and through all the flame, and through all the pain, I hope that you find happiness deep in your heart.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because I know how hard it is to take care of ourselves.
I just don't feel like myself. I'm tired of not feeling like myself.
You may be in your darkest hour. Know that night don't last forever. There's a morning coming in your life. Stay down till you come up.
What bothers you about yourself?
I just wish I just felt more comfortable in my own skin a lot of times, you know, because I feel like I would be able to be more effective as a person if I could just not toil in some of my own, you know, small self-worth issues or like lack of confidence at times. You know, I wish I could trust my instincts, and I wish my instincts were like better calibrated so that I knew when I was, if I was doing like okay and good stuff, then my insides like told me you're being okay, you don't have to worry.
I want to feel good about myself the way you do, and I don't know how. I don't know if I can.
I'm sending you this audio text right now just saying, hey bro, you know, everything's gonna be okay. You're doing good. You're okay as you are.
What you really out here doing? Because when you reach down and you pull motherfuckers out the water, when you go down the ladder, guess what they do? They come up. So you still attached to the top.
Men be more emotionally vulnerable?
Not too early in the relationship.
Why you say that?
Could be a turn off.
Last time you cried?
I don't remember.
3 years ago.
I cry a lot.
I'm not a big crier.
I'm an emotional person. I cry every day.
When's the last time you cried?
I was 16.
That was the last time?
Yeah.
Maybe like 14 years.
Oh, if you're a man, don't cry. I'm about to cry my ass off. I'm tired. I'm depressed. I'm tired.
You're never like this. She really touched your heart, didn't she?
When's the last time you cried?
I lost my best friend this year, so it's still been a hard thing for me.
I'm so sorry.
Like you made me think about it.
I'm so sorry.
And then I was just like mildly uncomfortable, which is nothing against him.
And then the bottom, it's not like I dislike anyone. I'm very disinterested in a lot of people.
What we call dating is practicing divorce. Try it as many times as you want until you find the one. But what you've done is you've formed a habit of getting into things and getting out of them. So what ends up happening is when it gets tough into a marriage, the first reflex I know to do is get out of it.
I've been feeling the same heartbreak for 6 years.
Can we just talk for a minute? Come back, Morty. I miss you.
You miss the old me. You miss someone that loved you so much you never had to love him back.
How do you know I don't want to love you?
Because I'm not sick.
Your mind is going to be your worst enemy if you really start to miss her.
It's not your fault. I know. It's not your fault. I know. No, it's not your fault.
You have to find yourself now. You have to find out who you are, you know, somewhat separate from her. And it's going to take effort, man. I hate to tell you that because I know it's probably going to be hard sometimes to, you know, stay motivated or stay moving if you get those thoughts in your head that she doesn't care, or she's not thinking about you, or she's dating or doing other things. But you can do it.
It's not your fault.
I'm not going to pretend that I know what's going on in the mind of a teenager. All I'm saying is Kyle made a mistake. If you're that depressed, reach out to someone. And remember, suicide is a permanent solution to temporary problems.
I hate to have to report this. The breaking news just into CNN is that actor Robin Williams is dead at the age of 63 from an apparent suicide.
If death is just the end, what's the point?
What's the point in what?
Living. Might as well just kill yourself.
So if you're watching a movie and you're really enjoying it, something with Kevin Hart in,
Yeah.
and someone points out that this will end eventually, do you just go, oh, forget it then, what's the point, and just turn it off?
No, because I can watch it again.
Well, I think life is precious because you can't watch it again.
There's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve it is by killing yourself, please speak to someone, speak to anyone. I know I'd rather be made cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.
It's the same with any craft. I feel like if you put that time to it, or you dedicate, you sacrifice that little, you know what I mean, all them distractions, you'll see some type of success, and people don't understand that. They rather see you get successful and then be mad at it or be wondering, well, why that's him and not me? You ain't did nothing.